Nigerians are ungrateful, deserve Buhari government. Omokri dumps politics. Reno Omokri, former AD to ex-president to Goodluck Jonathan, has given reasons he has been silent on the outcome of Kogi election. Omokri on Monday announced that his silence was as a result of the attitude of Nigerians towards him and the likes of Femi Fani-Kayode and Dino Melaye. Describing Nigerians as being ungrateful, the former presidential spokesman further announced that henceforth he will stop criticizing President Muhammadu Buhari government and concentrate on evangelism. According to him, Nigerians deserve the Buhari-led government. Omokri on his Twitter page wrote, saying, "Some say I am not speaking on Kogi elections. I've tried. I sponsored buses for democracy to ferry Nigerians to vote. I fed them. I have talked and done. It's now time for me to accept that Nigerians deserve the government they have. Let me focus on evangelism. Do you now see why I have given up? I'm one of the few who went into government without stealing. Yet the same Nigerians I am fighting for will accuse me of stealing. The same Nigerians accuses me of making money from free Leah Shaibu. Now the latest one, I'm being paid by Apple. I once thought General Buhari and APC were Nigerians' problem. In deciding to wash my hands off Nigerian politics, I concluded that we ourselves are the problem. Christ already died for Nigerians. I would not join him to die. I will follow him and live. If Nigerians are grateful people, many people will be willing to die for Nigeria, but suppose Femi Fani-Kayode and I are arrested today, who will put their property and money at risk to bail us out the way both of us have put our lives and liberty at risk for Nigeria. Fourth and final, Nnamdi Kanu fought for Buhari. Nnamdi Kanu fought for Biafra, and Biafrans appreciate him. If you fight for Nigeria, will Nigeria appreciate you? That's the question. Ask Goodluck Jonathan, Dino Melaye and Shehu Sani. General Muhammadu Buhari, Yaya Bello and El-Rufai are looking at them and me and laughing. Would you blame them? That is the question Reno Omokri has thrown to Nigerians. You know, he said he's fed up that Nigerians are not really appreciating. Of course, it's true. Like I always say, that if we really want this country to move forward, it is by our collective efforts, our coming together, speaking one voice, being united. But what do we have? We have a lot of sentiments here and there. We have a lot of people who don't even, we have different sets of people. Some people don't even know what is going. Some people don't even know the in-depth of what is going on in Nigeria. Some people are just living the life like that. And some people are sacrificed. Some people are gullibles. Some people are, I don't know, some people are tribalistic. Some people, different things, we have different types of people. And that is why we can't move forward. When you are saying going this way, some people will go in the other way. When you are saying the truth, some people will see the truth. They will cover it up. They will say, no, forget it. Oh, don't talk about our person like that. They will even be telling themselves, don't you know other people? They don't talk about their people in a bad manner, even when they know that their people or their leader is doing the wrong thing. But our own people, they are always coming to castigate. We need to cover ourselves. We don't need to expose. If your person is doing the wrong thing, you are covering up. It will haunt you one day. That is just the truth. So we have a different types of people, and that is why we can't move forward. Because the reason why most of these leaders are getting away with all these shenanigans, all these atrocities, is because they still have they still have the backing of some people, the masses. And the power that the masses have, they don't even realize it. And that is why they are trying to, most of the leaders, they are trying every means to make sure that people don't even know they are right anymore. That is the way it is. Omokri is even talking. Omokri is even speaking from the United States of America. That is where he's speaking from. Then what about this man, Fani Kayode, that is even in Nigeria, and he even speaks. He talks more than Reno Omokri. I think it's like for some days I've not even heard about I've not heard from Fani Kayode. He's always talking. He's always talking. And he's in Nigeria. People are wondering that maybe this one day they are going to arrest this man. But even at that, he's not afraid of anything. Just like Reno Omokri said, the the same situation, the reason why he wants to be quiet is the same thing that Showore is facing. You can imagine people saying all manner of things. The man is still in detention, despite the fact that he has met his bail condition, yet they don't want to release him. Then what do you call that? They are still saying, oh, the president is doing well. Oh, the presidency is doing well by keeping him, by not obeying court order. Don't forget that the president you are setting now, when other people come and they build on it, you might not be able to stand the heat when it comes to that time. When that time comes, might not be able to say it. Why is it that we cannot say the truth for once? A lot of people, have said, no, they don't have time. A lot of people say they can't even, let them find their livelihood elsewhere. Some people have tried it. They said, oh, they are being patriotic, and yet they died on the struggle. Some people couldn't bring anything house. And some people say, no, I will not tell this line. I've seen people who have said, oh, Nigeria this, Nigerian that, they want to fight for Nigeria. At the end of the day, what was their end? How did they end? People still blame them for their selflessness. People still castigate them. People still say all manner of things to them. It takes the courageous one that will say, oh, no, I'm not going to back up. And that is one thing that these leaders are, that's what they want, that it will get to a stage. They will say, don't mind him, he will be tired. Exactly what Reno Omokri is doing. They will want to frustrate you to the extent that you'll be frustrated, because we have few people like him that have been talking, that have been keeping this government on their toes. We still have a PDP, but this gentlemen, like the likes of Fani Kayode and Omokri, they have been speaking. They have been speaking, and yet a lot of people are not even appreciating them. I think when everybody keeps quiet, then maybe that is when people will now realize what some people have been doing. When there is nobody that will speak, everybody will say, yeah, all correct, and that is what most of these politicians, that is what they are looking for, because they will say, don't mind them. After shouting, they will go and sit down, and that is what they have done to the masses, because they know that a lot of them are hungry. Because who is going to be talking when you are not when you are not okay? Because the time we are going to be using to talk, you go and look for your daily bread, and they've succeeded in that area. So if if he says he's not going to be saying anything, it's not going to help him as well. In the long run, it's not going to help him. I think he should be encouraged. If you know what you are talking about, if you know what you are fighting for, don't just mind what people are saying. Don't just mind their insults. You just need to focus on and continue doing what you are doing. So that is just the way it is. Most importantly, all these politicians, they are same. They will jump from here to here, and I'm sure it's deeper than what he's talking about. But very soon it will still open up. But all these politicians, they are same. There's this level, this political class. Once you are there, they reason the same. They have the same ideology. They would tell you there's no permanent friend or permanent enemies. There's only permanent interest. If the other party or the opposition is where they are going to get their daily bread, or they are going to get what they are looking for, they don't mind. They will go there. And you that you have been fighting for them, oh, hey, this man is in this party, this is what we believe. All of a sudden, you will see that the same man you are fighting for, is dining and whining with the opposition that is been castigating, that you yourself, you wanted to call yourself, over them. The unfortunate thing there is that a lot of people have died, and they can't even say, oh, I'm done with, okay, this is the kind of person you are. But some of them are not even aware, because they are dead. They are fought wrongly, because they followed some of these politicians, and they don't know that these people are really not doing the right thing, and they are not even fighting for you. They are not fighting for anybody. They are fighting for themselves and their families and their political friends. That's it. Someone say, yes, Reno is right. These are heartfelt expressions of a renowned person of his caliber, a man who had attained the position of a presidential spokesperson. Is not a commoner. Anyone will agree that he is a man of honor and should be accorded respect. Politics aside, here is a perfect gentleman with a responsible character that Nigerians should appreciate and emulate. Some commenters with their negative conception have proven these expressions as true. I stand to be corrected. Truly, Nigerians are ungrateful people, and we all know this. No matter how good you treat them, they will never be satisfied. There are some fellow Nigerians who stood their ground to fight selflessly for the betterment of others. Rather, they were criticized, forsaken and abandoned in their trial times, let alone others who were politicized for trying to lend a voice for liberation and for trying to advocate for the well-being of their fellow country people. He that wears the shoe knows where it pitches. Anyone will experience the same order of criticism and ungratefulness when make any contribution in Nigeria, because Nigerians are naturally ungrateful people and it's inborn. Someone says, beautiful, my brother, beautiful words from a wise man. I will not join him to die, but join him and live. Yes, so my dear Nigerians like what they have. If you want to play the role of a god when you are just dust, you are inviting problems. And if you as a leader and refuse to forgive what you plant or we harvest, let's leave Nigeria alone for now. Please focus on yourself and your family. God bless you. And some people have said, if Shomoro, by the time Showore comes out, they should just tell him, go and meet your family. Go and meet your family. The people you are fighting for, they are not worth dying for. They love everything that is happening. So, it's just like survival with the fittest. That's why nobody cares. Nobody cares, because the ones who have come out in the past to say one or two things, they know what they got at the end of the day. We know what ended, how their end, what ended, when they said all what they said and what they were involved in. People still did not say appreciate them. It takes a very, very strong person not to be deterred. It takes a very, very courageous person not to be deterred. That is one thing. So guys, Reno Omokri has said his own mind, said Nigerians are ungrateful, that they deserve Buhari government. Now he has dumped politics. So let's hear from you what you think about what Reno has said. Thank you very much. Bye.